Why, hello. It's me again. So, in the last video, I said that I've been away too long, and it was just a little reintroduction. Just skimmed on a few things that I've done in the past like 8 years. So, today's topic will be children. Now, if you'd asked me at the beginning of my transition, would I ever be a dad? I'd be like, surely that's not possible. And in my wildest dreams, I'd be like, amazing, but how the hell am I going to do that? So I'll tell you the steps we went through to conceive, because obviously it wasn't just like wham bam, thank you ma'am. It was more of a sort of IVF, trips to Liverpool, constantly. So a little less romantic, but the outcome was amazing. So, first of all, we went for a consultation through the NHS, and I have my testosterone, and always have done, from the NHS. So, we had an appointment, and I saw this doctor. I think his name was Dr. Swaminathan, and this was, I think it was in Crewe, and the first appointment, I ended up, and I don't really cry that often. If you saw Big Brother, I think I cried like twice. Oh my God, it's snowing! Awesome. Yeah, so I ended up crying at the end of this consultation because I felt like Jamie really wanted kids, and I felt like I'd let her down by being with me, which was a bit tough and hard to take and a bit sad. Because basically this doctor said that we were seen as a same-sex couple, which blew my mind because you guys have been funding me and on the NHS, testosterone to help me transition, to be seen as male. And now you're telling me we're a same-sex couple and we can't, have fertility treatment, which pissed me off a little bit, especially the way this guy sort of told us this information. It was a little bit sort of looking down the nose sort of thing. I mean, the whole appointment, he didn't even look at me. He spoke to Jamie. And I felt a bit shit, not gonna lie. So yeah, we came away from that appointment, gutted, devastated, and then we've got some really good friends. I don't know if they'll ever see this video, but shout out to Sue and Sarah from Rainbow Biz. The best couple ever. Basically, we told them what happened, and they said, well, you've got a right to have kids as much as anyone else does. And I thought, oh yeah, I do have a right to have kids. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's go for it. So put my fighting hat on, like Peaky Blinders, and they helped us write a letter to say, our grievances and what happened and stuff. And we literally had a response, I think it was like the next 2 days. And to be fair, they were really, really good. It was the board rang and spoke to us and basically said that because I was trans, it was a bit of a grey area, they said. There wasn't really like a sort of flowchart plan of the funding process for their PCT. So I was like a bit of a red herring for them. So they funded us, fab. I think we got 3 free cycles. So we went away, carried on working and stuff, and then Jamie had to basically have a shit ton of injections, like more than I've had, I think, in my lifetime, which is a lot. And if I'm bored here, please just click off it. I'm sorry. But this is like amazing, especially if you're a trans dude or trans woman and you want to ever have kids. I think it's quite important to know, if you ever come to like a brick wall, you can climb over it. If you really want it that bad, you can do it. I did. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And 2 of our cycles didn't work, which was upsetting. And then the 3rd cycle, this was like a last chance. the endocrinologist, the doctor, he said, so I've got 2 embryos here. Should we put 1 in, like normal, or do you want us to chance it, put 2 in? And we thought, well, if this is our last chance, it's like double or nothing. So we said, please put them both in. So they did. And then I was working like a 12-hour shift. I think it was working in Hickories in the Wirral, and I got a phone call. And it was Jamie. And she said, I wanted to wait to tell you while you were home, but I was barely ever home those days. So, and she told me, I'm pregnant. And I was just like, what? I couldn't concentrate the rest of my shift. I was just like blown away, like, wow. But I didn't want to get too excited because I know things can go a little bit tits up sometimes. So I just wanted to like take every day as it came. So a few weeks went past and we went for a scan, and the nurse said, I can confirm you're pregnant, Jamie Lee. How many eggs did the doctor put in? And she said, 2. And at this point, I could see on the monitor 2 fetuses. And she was like, yeah, because both of them took. And I was like, fuck. I literally said, fuck. Because I'm always going to be working now. Best news ever. So happy. So happy. And if you are on my social media, you'll see like how awesome the Twiglets are. That's what we call them, the Twiglets. Arthur and Sophia. So basically, when we went for the first gender scan, obviously, you know me, I don't really care about gender. It could be a pine cone for all I care. So we were told that we were having 2 girls. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure I've got this like dude vibe. So we went for another scan like a few weeks later, and they said, oh, it's a boy and a girl. And I was like, awesome. However, I just painted the nursery like all pink. So then I had to change the colours. And I know some people are like, colours don't matter, blah, 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 blah. But that's the colours we wanted. So we did blue. Well, I did blue and pink. And then Jamie got... She was amazing being pregnant. She didn't complain once. She just loved salt and vinegar crisps all the time, which is crazy. Like, she ate them so much, her mouth was like... they came along in 2017, and my life has just completely changed. Nothing is done for me anymore, which is great. It's all for them, and it's just perfect. I'm really happy. I'm a dad. Hopefully I'm a good dad. I'd like to think I was a fair dad. I don't want to be a bit of a pushover. But they're just lovely, lovely little toddlers. And they're so feisty like their mum, but caring and loving. Just hope that when they find out about my past, that it doesn't scare them too much. I mean, what we're aiming to do is sort of like integrate it into everyday life. So it's not like, by the way, kids, happy 18th birthday, I'm trans. I want it to be more like, oh, my dad's trans, my dad's trans, my dad's trans. Who cares? He's my dad, type thing. I mean, if there's any of you out there that've got kids or have got any thoughts on that sort of process, please feel free to pop them in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more videos about random shit going on in my life, like Craven Cupcakes, our business, we're converting a horse box at the moment, a vintage rice trailer, and we're dying to find out what model it is. It's basically falling apart, so we've just ripped it all down to the chassis, and we're hoping to get that ready for events and weddings. So if you've got any weddings coming up or events in the Northwest and you want some cupcakes, then we're your guys. Obviously the kids growing up, my big brother experience. And I will do another video on that, because I feel like I've matured a lot in the past 8 years since Big Brother. So my views have slightly changed on the process afterwards and fame of like 2 minutes. But yeah, really good to see you all, really loving the comments, and I'm glad some of you are happy to see me back, which is awesome. And it's been great reconnecting with you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I'm going to go and enjoy the snow, and see you later. Ta-da!